What's up, guys? Iceman here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to attain the elusive SHAKO. So as you're seeing here, I'm going after Hel in Dariel. I believe she actually has a higher chance of dropping SHAKO over Mephisto in Hel. But of course, she's a bit more tedious to get to. And you're going to want to glitch her by killing her for quest initially in Hel, taking the portal that emits from her after she dies, going directly to Wariv, and traveling to Act 2. Legend has it, this glitches her to where she always has a quest drop when you murder her. So you can continually go back to the Waman and murder her and hope to get a SHAKO drop. So here I'm now attempting to kill Mephisto. Of course, he's probably the most farmed boss in Diablo 2. So if you have a character that's good for soloing him, you might want to look up some builds on those. This might be a good route to take. Of course, try to get MF, try to get around 150 at least. Shooting for more is even better. But MF is really going to increase your chances of getting that epic helm. So basically everyone wants a SHAKO. It's all around a great helm. And the version I'm playing right here is a modded version of Diablo 2, where a lot of balances have taken place. Item balances and skill balances and so forth. To where SHAKO isn't as desirable as it is in vanilla LOD. But it still is pretty damn desirable. But the thing is, if we're going to be playing Resurrected in a few days here, which I intend to, SHAKO is freaking godly. And that's why I want one. And I intend to make a trap assassin. And many would argue SHAKO is potentially one of the best in slot helms for her. Of course, a rare GG circlet could potentially be even better. Unfortunately, a Griffin's Eye in LOD vanilla, piercing enemy light res or piercing fire res or anything of that sort on gear or from facets does not affect your traps that you're laying as an assassin. So you can pretty much forget about using that shit. So yeah, I think SHAKO overall is better for the Lightning Assassin than a Griffin's Eye. But SHAKO just gives, it's like wine, dog. The shit gets better with age. So you're going to get more mana, more health per character level. Has a nice base 10% damage reduction, very desirable. And 2 to all skills, of course. So it's great currency as well. So you got to keep that in mind, The more SHAKOs, the better, because everyone wants one. You can trade that shit away. Especially early on in the ladder, they're very valuable. So keep that in mind when the ladder resets for Resurrected. Just how valuable the SHAKO is. Because you could find, someone could find a high rune, for example, like a low rune. And that should right away trade for a SHAKO. The first couple weeks of the ladder at least. Now, as the ladder progresses and people start desiring runes a bit more, because they start building up their rune collection and finding on a basis, so they start to want that those endgame rune words. Then it starts to balance out a bit, where maybe later on you could get a SHAKO for maybe an Ist rune. But yeah, right away, they trade for a lot, because everyone could use one right away, for the most part. So here I am now farming Baal. He's tedious to get to as well, so some builds can take him on more than others. Now, this area, I think, is going to be the most effective way to get a SHAKO in Resurrected, alright? Because the Cow King actually has a pretty damn high chance of dropping one. I think it's a 1 in 60,000 fucking chance. So theoretically, you kill him 60,000 times, you might get a SHAKO. But that sounds like a big number, obviously. But Diablo is a game of probability add numbers and shit like that. So, of course, you can. That's with no magic find factored in, the 1 in 60,000. So, say you have 100 magic find. Your chances should then be about 1 in 30,000. And just stack that MF and just kill shit. That's basically what I like to do in Diablo. I was never much for just farming the same boss constantly. I like having a little bit of variety in the gameplay. So I farm the pit, for example. Just run the pit, run level 85 areas. Look those up online. The Area Summit website should give you some information on that. But of course, SHAKO doesn't have to be found in an 85 area. That's the thing, is it's a pretty low-end, unique, elite item. So you can actually find SHAKO in Nightmare. Sometimes Nightmare Bal drops SHAKO. There's very few places in Nightmare that can have SHAKO. In fact, Bal might be the only one, but I think the throne room, not only I think the throne room and potentially a few of the Worldstone Keep levels can drop SHAKO, the unique SHAKO at least. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But Cow King, and the benefit here is in Resurrected, you can murder the Cow King as many times as you want. It's not like vanilla LOD where you kill him once and then you just can't make the cow level anymore with that character. Of course, the way around that was to make the cow level with one character and then join with another character. Although I can't remember, maybe then that character wouldn't be able to kill Cow King or make a cow level if you kill the king with that character. But whatever the case, you know, you kind of get, you're setting yourself up to get fucked if you make the cow level in a public game, or if you just make it for yourself if you accidentally kill the Cow King. But apparently that's not going to be an issue anymore in Resurrected, where we can kill the Cow King as many times as we want, and we can continue to make the cow level. Just attain the Wurzlag from Tristram and a Tome of Town Portals. Alright? So I think that might be the most strategical way, in fact, to attain SHAKO, is by farming the Cow King. Now here I am just trying to murder Shank and what's his name? Eldritch. Now, perhaps even better would be to murder Pindle Skin. Now, remember, Pindle, you have to, the only way you can get access to him is by rescuing Anya. So after you rescue Anya, you have to make sure you don't get the Halls of Vault, I think, waypoint, or the Halls of Pain. I think it's Halls of Vault waypoint. There's only one of them in which the waypoint you can get. So the Halls waypoint, all right? Don't get that shit. Otherwise, that portal is going to go away that's next to Anya. And it's going to be a pain in the ass getting to Pindle, because you're going to have to go to the vault and you have to go up a few levels to find him. So it's going to vastly cut into your farm speed. So yeah, what you got to do is rescue Anya and then farm Pindle. So basically my strategy here, because I'm going to make a Kick Assassin as mentioned. Alright, really looking forward to the Kick Assassin. The Kick/Lightning Trap hybrid assassin, primarily Lightning Trap based. So yeah, here I am trying to give away a free SHAKO to one lucky motherfucker. So let's, yeah, sure enough, I did actually find a SHAKO in this video. Not exactly the SHAKO that I was looking for, but I did find a fucking SHAKO. There ain't no lies about that. So I straight up decided to give that shit away, and I made a free game, and I'm gonna give that shit away. Yeah, I intend to make a Lightning Trap Whammon, and what I'm fixing to do, and I don't think I did that in this video actually, but I'm fixing to farm the Chaos Sanctuary a lot, and I'm going to run Pindle, run Shank, farm the Chaos Sanctuary, because they're relatively easy, I think, running those areas with the Lightning Trap build. Of course, it's going to be a bitch killing the Wraith thingies that are immune to lightning, the Spectres or whatnot, but I intend to really just kick the shit out of them. You know, I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna hopefully make a black and a flail or something, the black rune word. Hopefully make a rift if I can attain a gull rune and just kick the shit out of them. And my lightning traps, I think, will murder everything else, along with popping corpses and shit with Death Sentry, because it's Death Sentry is GG and LOD classic, alright? Which is what we're going to be having in terms of skills and items, and Resurrected as well, presumably. So, Death Sentry's fucking GG. Gonna cast 4 lightning sentries, 1 death sentry, and just pop the shit out of them corpses. And anything that's, you know, any of the stragglers that are probably lightning immune, I'm gonna kick the shit out of them. And that's how I intend to find me a SHAKO. So let me know in the comments below, how do you guys intend to attain SHAKO? What's your strategy and shit? Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on these matters, and like this damn video if you haven't yet. Become a patron if you will, and buy Iceboy a fucking coffee. Links in the description below, and for those of you who support the Iceboy, may you have many wives. Peace be with you.